A lot of fighters think it's just this. Let's do it. Come on. See, a lot of fighters think it's just this. So I don't want to make it a habit of showing fighters. No, it's not even a habit. I don't want fighters doing the wrong thing. So we're gonna get back to the basics of boxing. Let's go. See the long jab? See the long jab? And then, what I want you guys to know, out of all you fighters that I see getting on, doing the mid work or the pad work, whatever you want to call it, I see y'all doing all this, but I ain't never seen none of y'all do it in a fight. And then y'all gonna say, Floyd, well, we never see you doing it in a fight. Well, go watch the Arturo Gatti fight. And everything that I did on the pads, I did in the ring. So y'all gotta be able to duplicate it if y'all want to be like Floyd Mayweather.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So you just heard retired, legendary, iconic, Hall of Fame superstar boxer, TBE, the best ever, 5-division world champion, former pound-for-pound king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He stood at 5'8" with a 72-inch armies. With that said, Floyd Mayweather says he's getting sick and tired of watching fighters today try to mimic his training habits, okay? They try to mimic how he fights in the ring, but they try to mimic how he trains on the pads. And plenty of fighters today, they use the shoulder roll out of place. They use the pad work out of place. And so he got tired of it. And he explains that everything he did, was a rhyme and reason for him doing it. And he said that, as you heard, fighters will say, well, Floyd Mayweather, you see me doing the pad work like you, but you ain't never used it in the ring. So he said that a lot of fighters just doing a lot of pity pat in today's time, and you don't display it in the ring. And so he said, no, fighters are going to say, well, you ain't displaying it in the ring. And he said, sure, I did. Go back and look at the Arturo Gatti fight, arguably one of his most dominating performances. This was back in June of 2005, June 25th, 2005. Floyd Mayweather was 33 wins with no losses and no draws. Okay. And he faced off against Arturo Gatti, who was 39 wins with 30 wins by way of knockout. Okay. So Arturo Gatti was 39 wins with 30 wins by way of knockout. And he was one of the rough, rugged, action-packed fighters in the sport of boxing. Tough as they come, durable fighter. And Floyd Mayweather put on a masterclass performance on pay-per-view. As you see this combination, boom, he beat Arturo Gatti so bad that Arturo Gatti couldn't even get his mouthpiece out. He retired on the stool. He couldn't see out his eyes. And this was only, get this was only the 6th round. Okay, when he retired on the stool, that was only the 6th round. It was like he took 12 rounds of punishment, but it was actually only the 6th round. He couldn't open his eyes. He couldn't open his mouth to get his mouthpiece out. This is the beating that Floyd Mayweather put on Arturo Gatti. Combinations, fast hands, defense, slickness. He showed the total package, his power, right? Floyd Mayweather always had hand injuries. So in this case, in this fight, he showed power. He showed all types of different, looks in this fight. A beautiful masterclass performance. Look at the combinations he put together against Arturo Gatti. Beautiful combinations. Bang, 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 bang. No wasted movement. No wasted punches. Combination punches. Bang, bang, bang. Right? Look how he used his shoulder. Look how he used his elbow to create space in the pocket just enough to get his punches off, right? And so he says that, he can't keep allowing fighters today's time to mimic what he does on the pads, but don't display it in the ring. A lot of times today's time, you see fighters in the ring, they're not combination punches. You'll see fighters throwing 1 punch, 2 punches at a time. It's very rare you see fighters pick up to a 3-punch combination. Very, very rare. There's a few fighters in the sport of boxing that throw multiple combinations. You got Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You have Inoue, Monster Inoue. You have Cool Boy Steph. Errol Spence throws combinations to the body. But there's not many fighters. There's very little fighters that throw combinations and that are accurate. Jerron Boots Ennis is another fighter that throws combinations. And so Floyd Mayweather is saying if you're going to do it, what I do on the pads, then you have to know how to do it to where you can display it actually in the ring. And for all the fighters that's saying he didn't do it in the ring and his pad work was just pity pat, he said, go back and check out this Arturo Gatti fight and come back and talk to me. He said that, he can't keep letting these bad habits linger in the sport that he loves. And that's 1000% true. When Floyd Mayweather retired, or at the tail end of his career, so many boxers decided that they wanted to start to use the shoulder roll defense. They started to want to do pad work like Floyd Mayweather, combinations, and it just didn't work out for them. Point blank and period. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Follow me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.
Alicia Baumgartner, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.